Hey Lisa, thank you so much for sharing with us today.
You're very welcome.
Can you just let everybody know, just give us a little history of what brought you into our office?
Sure, yeah. I was perfectly fine, healthy, active person until January of 2014, and then I started to have some severe neck pain, and it would radiate down into my right arm, numbness, tingling. It was debilitating, couldn't work, couldn't exercise, couldn't concentrate. I went to see my regular doctor. They treated it as a muscle problem, and then eventually sent me to an orthopedic surgeon after doing some tests, who told me that I had spinal stenosis, and that there were some therapies that could be attempted, and in the end I might need to have surgery. So we did some shots, couple of rounds of physical therapy. It all helped a little bit, took the edge off, but after the therapy ended, a few weeks later, back in the same state of terrible pain.
Gotcha.
So eventually, in December of 2014, I had a 2-level spinal fusion, and that was great for a while. After that, I had no pain whatsoever, started to get my life back. About 14, 15 months later, pain started all over again, coming right down my arm. Went back to the same orthopedic surgeon. They did another round of physical therapy, some more shots, and then told me that I would need to have another surgery. And
So they wanted you to have a second surgery.
Another level of fusion.
Solution.
Yeah.
And how'd you feel about that?
I was so depressed,
Yeah.
disappointed, sad.
Yeah.
I could just see the rest of my life, my spine being fused one level at a time until I could hardly move, and I just didn't want to live like that.
Yeah. How did you find out about our office here?
I was very lucky. I was at work one day, and I was in a meeting with a friend of mine. I don't know if you want me to say her name.
Their first name.
Okay.
Her permission.
I was at work in a meeting. My friend Carolyn saw me, and I was just so uncomfortable in the chair. I think the pain was all over my face. I was in a place where I could hardly focus on anything that I needed to get done. I was just going one day at a time, trying to make it through. Couldn't sleep. Was gaining weight without even really eating, could hardly move from place to place. Well, she saw me there, and she asked what was wrong, and I explained to her what I was experiencing, and she said just the exact right thing. She said, Lisa, I'm going to share something with you. I'm not trying to pressure you or make you do something, but I was having similar kind of pain in my lower back a couple months ago, and somebody suggested that I go to a chiropractor. So I've been seeing Dr. Frank. He lives a couple blocks away from us because Carolyn and I happen to live in the same neighborhood. And she said, I couldn't recommend anything more than that. I really suggest you just go talk to him and see if he can help you. So within the next 5 minutes, I called, made an appointment for the following. I was willing to do anything.
Yeah. Coming
to see a chiropractor, I never thought of it.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what it was about, but her recommendation was good enough for me. So I came in to see you the following week, spent a lot of time with Brian. First adjustment you did, I felt immediate relief. Better than any shot. Wow. Better than any physical therapy I'd had up to that point. So I totally was on board to give it a try and see if it worked. Yeah. And now I've been coming, I think about close to 3 months now, 2 or 3 months. And I haven't felt this good since before the surgery, but since before the pain really got bad before the surgery. Okay. So I can sleep through the night. I have sort of regained my will to live, doing much better at work, starting to exercise. I've lost 12 pounds.
Awesome.
And that's just very recently, since the pain has been minimized enough where I could actually get on a elliptical trainer and actually start working.
It's hard to move. It's hard to exercise when you're in that kind of pain.
Exactly.
It's funny that you had mentioned, like, I remember the first day that you came in and you had pain. It's like you had pain written across your forehead.
I know.
I could just see it in your face, the amount of suffering that you were going through. So it's exciting for us to see changes like that. I brag about you all the time, how good you're doing. And,
I'm so happy that I'm here.
So we just appreciate you for sharing with us, and we're going to use this testimonial to let other people know what can happen when you restore that amazing healing power that God put inside our body. So we just
Please.
love having you here.
If you need someone to talk to them one-on-one, feel free to give them my
Okay.
number, or email, or whatever. I'm happy.
And then just make sure
help
you
them.
you tell everybody you know about what we do here. Just like you would have never come to our office if Carolyn didn't share with you.
Absolutely. And do your home exercises because that really helps too.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot. We appreciate
You're very
you sharing.
welcome.